We're here at the Meg Victory Party, so expect ko, party kami. And we're there to be with Max to celebrate her cover. And we're there with the girls kasi trendy kami week after week after week and after week.
I was really excited to get loose with the girls because every time we hang out, it's just all work. We're given a chance to celebrate at the Meg Victory Party, so grab this opportunity. Let's party. Let's not think about someone getting eliminated tonight.
So Ira and I are both safe this week because we got immunity from the last challenge.
Trish, your team wins!
Sweet, sweet victory. No matter how good or bad we do, we're not gonna be out of the competition, but you still have to do good and prove yourself worthy of becoming the next Meg Ambassador.
Last week, I was part of the bottom two. It was actually my first time, and it was traumatic. Parang ayoko na talagang balikan.
You are not our Meg Ambassador, Elise.
There's this part of me na it was my fault because I was project manager, and I defended myself, and then she defended herself. Pero andun pa rin yung it was my fault. It was still fresh kahit 1 week kalipas. I want to go, come on, all out, party with the girls. Parang wala na kaming iisipin. It was a night to just enjoy and celebrate the success of I Am Meg, of Meg, and IamMeg.ph.
Tapos yung pala, nagulat ako.
Hey, ladies! So how does it feel now that we're here actually celebrating our Meg Victory Party? Just because we've been trending week after week, right? But we're not just here to play and have fun. You ladies are here to work. And are you ready to hear about your Meg Story assignment?
We actually have another challenge there, and I was like, are you serious?
What? This is gonna be a challenge, and we did not expect it at all.
I was like, really? But okay, sige, let's do it.
So being a Meg Ambassador, you're also asked to do different things, endorsing a brand, meeting people, PR, and of course, hosting. So for this week's Meg Story assignment, I'm gonna need all of you to become our red carpet event correspondents. All the celebrities and all the guests at the party, they expect that they're gonna be asked different questions and of you to be creative, make the red carpet fun for them. I actually split you guys into 3 groups of 3. So, get going, ladies. Good luck.
When Max gave us our story assignment and she said that we were going to interview people from the party there. That's my kind of party, the journal party.
Hey guys, we're here right now on the hashtag Meg Victory Party. Woo! Actually, we have like a little cool symbol for it. Meg Victory Party! Awesome! We have the beautiful sister of Max Magalona. It's Sam.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, this is Sam. Ang ganda niya. I can't touch you. So what is your victorious trend today?
I had a pop of color, the neon shoes.
So, I have a question. Since you're sisters, of course you know Maxine's top secret.
Just recently, her left foot has been cursed because she was stung by a jet. Her whole left leg is now like, I don't know, it looks gross. And also the same foot, she broke her ankle just like a week after.
And here we are with Fabulous. Oh my gosh, ever Fabulous. I don't think I have the right to introduce him, so I think he has to introduce himself.
My name is Jing Monis.
Oh gosh, and we're supposed to have like this neon thing going on, and I love the neonness of your outfit.
Welcome to Meg Victory Party. So how are you feeling today?
I feel great. This is a huge milestone for Meg. Actually, Meg used to be a digest magazine and now it's a full-size magazine and with its own digital platform on IamMeg.ph and its own TV, which actually is the supersized version of the Meg Pay Search from before.
So, with Meg's success today, is there something else that our readers and the I started stumbling upon my words because I respect her very much. I have high respects for her. That's why it gets me intimidated also. And the people that watch I Am Meg, what can they still look forward to?
What Meg readers have forward to is really the fact that we're branching out not just from fashion and beauty, but also in terms of career, entertainment, and relationships. So we like to say that the Meg girl is not only a party girl, she's not somebody who likes to go out a lot necessarily, but she's somebody who wants to achieve a lot with her life.
Meg Victory Party! Woo!
Yung nakuha nung ibang group like si Sam, gusto ko siyang ma-interview dahil I'm a fan of her blog. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with who we interviewed. Kahit na late dumating si Kate, Ayan and I pushed through it.
Get into State of Trance as bright lights and laser lights rule the night.
All roads lead to Republic as Meg celebrates, trending now, the Meg Victory Party.
Here with me tonight is blogger-photographer Miguel. So, as you know, one of the I Am Meg ladies. So far, what is your favorite Meg project?
My favorite is the editorials that you made for
Rags to
Riches. Yeah, it's so
Super
nice,
fun.
very fashion, very professional. All of the ladies are so good.
So, Trisha, who do you have there with you?
Thank you, I Am Meg Ayan. Good evening. So here with us tonight is model from New York, Ron Licas. Coming from New York, how's your modeling work in there?
It's very competitive, you know. You have to be big to make it in the scene, so I'm still working on it.
And another fashionista we spotted tonight. Here with us is photographer Nicola.
Hi.
Inspiration for your
You know what? When I found out it's neon and it's dance, you know, I just wanted to be comfortable. So I got this singlet from my friend and paired up with a nice jacket, comfortable jeans, and a kick-ass shoes. So.
For the Meg Story assignment, I came in late because I had class at 7:20 that ended at 7:20.
I just grabbed things from my closet. Hello, I'm sorry. Ano gagawin ko?
Let's just let Kate say it.
Interview agad. She's so late.
No. We have
Girl, fashionably late.
When I Republic, they were already done doing the interviews. So I was like, oh no, how can I help? They were like, it's okay, we left you one thing to do.
When Kate finally arrived, we just decided na siya na yung magiging pang-closure namin. Like inviting people to be part of the online community at IamMeg.ph, the hashtag Meg Victory Party, hashtag IamMeg.
So that's it for tonight. Don't forget to join the I Am Meg online community. Story, be it a photo, a quote, or a story. And also don't forget to grab a copy of this month's Meg issue with Miss Shaina and our very own Meg host, Miss Maxine Magalona. So I'm I Am Meg Kate, your host with I Am Meg Trisha and I Am Meg Ayan. Hope we spice up your red carpet tonight.
Okay, so I was groupmate with Yanni. And then for our red carpet, we wanted to do something like parang ambush yung dating. Now, you know, like in the Emmy Awards, parang, you know, like, hey, Will Smith, oh, who are you wearing? Or yung mga ganon.
Hey guys, we're here right now at Republic celebrating the what? Trending now, hashtag Meg Victory. My name is Steph and with me is
Yanni Asistio. I'm Yuki Tansenko.
and we're gonna ambush some people and we're gonna ask them about what they're expecting tonight because tonight's gonna be so much fun. Okay, Nikita, ambush interview. See, she's the wild side of the neon party. So what's your inspiration of your sexy dress?
Just me, because I'm like crazy and wild. The hair is wild, the character is wild, so the dress should be wild.
When we saw Jules, you were like, Jules, let's interview you. I even said, Jules, please stand by. And he's like, wow, ako na nagsa-stand by this time. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Hi everybody, we are here in the Trend Meg Victory Party with no other than si Jules Savard. Hi Jules.
Hi, how are you girls? I'm good.
So, congratulations on the success of the show.
I know, we've been trending for 4 consecutive weeks. Good job, Meg.
Yeah. So what can you say to all the Meg girls out there?
Who's gonna replace me? Boo. No, I'm happy for all of you.
What is like one word to describe an I Am Meg girl?
You gotta be confident. You gotta know your stuff and strut it.
We're gonna check out what's happening inside the Victory Party. Excuse me, hi Miss Sandra.
Hi, hello guys.
So how are you liking the party so far?
Really like it a lot. It's all neon, it's all energetic. I love it. It's very nice.
There you have it, guys! The I Am Meg Victory Party is the birthday of Biker and Zion! The bed is young, the party starts right now! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Mike!
For me, I think good teamwork, that we understood each other and they understood me. Na parang I don't want to go back to the place where I was last week nga. So they were very supportive of me na parang hindi pwede, okay lang, ganyan. We have to do really good.
So after nung Meg assignment in Republic sa celebration ng trending party namin, we met up again in Oakwood para malaman namin kung sinong winner, tapos malaman namin yung project.
Hey ladies, so did you have fun at our victory party? Yes! And of course, you ladies had to work that night, and I want to know, how was your first experience as red carpet correspondents? Ira, did you have fun?
Super!
Kate, a little birdie told me that you were late, but what happens?
Well, my group mates, because I was late, they were the ones who interviewed. Ako naman yung after na. Ako naman yung nag-invite sa viewers na to join the online community and yung hashtag sa Meg Victory Party.
And of course, Steph's group, what did you guys do?
We did kind of like an ambush interview. We ended it with, sakto! Birthday ni Sir Mike nun. It was like, saktong 12. So we were like, okay, it's time to party. It's very chill, very cash. Something very light lang and fun.
So for this week's Meg Story assignment, we went with a group that actually made the whole red carpet event for what it really is, the red carpet. They made it fun, and they chose the right names to interview, and so the group that this week's Meg Story assignment is Ira's group!
We won! Our group won, yes.
Ira, Jazz, and Nicole, you ladies are this week's project managers.
I won again, so for the 4th time, I am project manager.
But before you choose your teammates, let me remind you that Ira, you have immunity, as well as you, Trish, you have immunity from this week's challenge. But you step up your game, okay? Ira.
I'll pick Yuki. Yanni.
Yay! Jazz, your turn to choose.
This is my second time lang being a project manager. So there was a lot of pressure in me to make sure that we do good again.
The gorgeous Steph.
Yes.
And the very cute Ian.
Okay. And last but not least, Nicole, who are your teammates?
Go with my girl Kate and my other girl Trish.
Yay!
For this week's challenge, I was in Nicole's team and I was really, really excited because we work well together, me and Nicole, because she's one of my good friends.
So, are you ready to hear about your project this week?
Yes.
So for this week's Meg project, you are going live on a radio interview to promote the account for this week, I Am Meg, our show.
I was excited because, you know, I like talking. I'm very talkative. Sometimes I talk and it doesn't make any sense. Parang, yeah, okay. Ganun lang talaga ako.
So to talk more about the account for this week, let's call in the Director for Strategic Brand Development of One Mega Group and Deputy Editor of Mega, Miss Meryl Yan. So
Hi,
please tell
Max.
us about the project for this week.
Yeah, hey ladies. I'm so glad to finally meet you guys. So just a few tips about being a brand ambassador. You guys have to first start with the values of I Am Meg. I am beautiful, I am strong, I have a place in this world. And those three are the most that you have to bring in any conversation, and especially in this radio guesting, because you have to prove that you're the living, breathing, walking, talking embodiment of all of those values. So ladies, just some of the mandatories. We're going to talk about Meg Project, Meg Story Assignment, of course, Max, who's also on the cover of Meg this month, Jules Salver, the first ever Meg Style Ambassador, each other and why you joined and want to be the final I Am Meg. What we're looking for is really, were you able to capture the audience? Were you able to talk about the brand? And were you able to communicate the idea behind I Am Meg?
Make it fun for everyone who's listening to you, okay? Yeah. So, good luck and we'll see you at the assembly.
Let's tune
go.
in.
Yes.
Let's go.
Bye.
Hey, you ladies. Hi. Yanni, Yuki, Ira. How are you feeling about this challenge?
Good. I'm excited.
Yeah, actually. Really? Well, actually, you know, this is something very special for me because I actually started my career in radio.
Yes.
And right now, we're going to be promoting IMX. So I want to know, what's your strategy? What's your plan? Kasi wala nang take two to.
Our only strategy was to write the important stuff that we can't miss, but the rest of it is
just very casual and spontaneous because we want the audience to know who we really are. Like, we don't want it to be scripted, we don't want it to be anything, just be ourselves.
Have you prepared? Let's say, for instance, if the DJ throws you a question that you don't know how to answer.
I'm sure all the questions are about Meg, so all of us should know what to say.
Hey, you ladies! Ayan, Steph, Jazz. How are you feeling about this challenge?
Really excited.
Tsaka feeling ko medyo konting advantage dahil dito.
I think I'm the most scared about among all of them.
Actually, sobrang saya ko na pinili ako ni Jazz. Kasi I know that she speaks really well and I thought it would be an advantage na maging ka-teammate siya because it's her thing. She knows it.
What if I will meet up to the expectations?
Well, actually, that's just the thing, Jazz. Coming into this, all the girls would think you'd be the most prepared because you are a DJ.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think this will be your disadvantage because
the interviewee, not the interviewer.
Number one, because you're the interviewee. Also because you're grouped with 2 other girls, which means that your task is to show them how they do it and to make them shine as well.
I think Jules was right. Jules had a point. She knows where I'm coming from. Like, hit me in the head a little bit and go like, Jazz, ayos, yung ganon.
Hey, you ladies. Trish, Kate, Nicole. Well, Nicole, it is your 4th time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
As project manager.
I mean, like all the girls say, as project manager, you have a lot of weight on you, diba? Kasi everyone depends of you. Even though you're team, it's still like yung fault ng project manager. That's why you feel like a little bit pressured more.
What is your plan?
More on
Yeah.
spontaneity talaga. We write down key words that we want, pero ayaw namin buong thing para natural siya lumabas.
Which is a good thing because transition is very key in radio. You know, there's always things where you have to segue into another topic. Kahit sobrang nag-veer off na kayo sa top, have to bring it back. Remember the mandatories as well. Of course, the Meg project, the Meg assignment. You can talk about me, you can talk about Max.
Don't worry, we have a lot to say.
Okay.
A lot to say.
With that, ladies, Meg and Meg.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what the girls know is that they're there for a radio interview. They're just basically there to promote the show. What they don't know is that the DJ was actually tasked to completely put them off track. As in, all of the questions na ibabato niya sa kanila would not be related whatsoever to the topic. And so it was their job to make sure that they brought it back to Meg, which was the whole point of the challenge.
Our Meg project is all about promoting I Am Meg, the show, through a live radio interview. Entering the booth, I was really scared, especially when Jules gave us a countdown. Okay, you're live in 5,
4, 3, 2,
like, oh no, I don't know what to do.
1.
Welcome to the show. If you guys are tuned in, the ladies from I Am Meg.
I'm Ira.
Ira.
I'm Yanni.
And I'm Yuki.
Okay. What school do you go to?
I'm from UP Diliman.
I study somewhere in Katipunan.
Okay.
And I'm from LaSalle.
Yeah! Was it raining outside?
It was.
Yeah, it's really bad, huh? What are your plans after school? Not on a school night. I mean, what are your goals, okay?
When we got inside the booth and the interview started, parang, anong nangyayari? Walang mention ng I Am Meg.
Basically, it's about I Am Meg. Our life is about I Am Meg.
Okay, so that's what you want to do.
The DJ gave us the most difficult time ever. He kept asking us questions not related to Meg, and how funny do we sound going back to Meg?
I got a question. Since you guys are here in Jam 88.3, I need your honest answer. Do you listen to our station?
Yes, of course, especially that we're students.
So, can you name like 3 artists that we play here?
Oh, ayan, Ira.
3 artists.
Yeah, 3. Come on, you can do it.
Oh my god, pure shock.
I'm blank.
Blank.
I don't know.
Oh, you guys.
I'm sorry.
Hello, help us. We're first-timers here. The 3 of us are first-timers. But no, just stay there, sit comfy, and watch us suffer of embarrassment. Just like Jam 88.3, music is diverse, just like us girls in the show. You know, even if we can't say artists, you know, the character and what Jam is all about is also what I Am Meg ladies. We're diverse.
Okay, so that
we
means
can go
you should
with the
start
flow.
listening to Jam 88.3,
We will do that.
especially on my time slot.
It's like we went towards the shore and Lambert was making the big tidal waves. He was so good at distracting us. We did not expect that at all.
Do you guys watch TV? What's like the best TV show so far?
I Am Meg.
What about I Am Meg?
So every episode, we have story assignments and
Uh-huh.
challenges.
We have different challenges every week. We've done photo shoots, we've
Okay.
done TV commercials, live talk shows. Because, you know, a Meg girl can't only be beautiful, she
Yeah.
be all around. Like
Yeah.
Jules Savard, our mentor.
For Ira's group, they did splendid. Anything that the DJ threw them, they would bring it back, and they would do it in such a manner that it was so put together, it was so smooth, it was just flowing, you know what I mean?
Yuki, Yanni, Ira, how did you feel that you were the first group up?
Oh my god, I am sweating. I am sweating.
Crazy. What I loved about your group was you were very spontaneous. As in, whatever he threw to you, you found a way of bringing it back to Ira. Which is the point of the challenge.
Thank you,
Good
Jules.
job.
Well, we're giving away. Here we're giving away finals.
Right then and there, I knew it will not go well for me because I'm so comfortable in the side of being the DJ. I'm not comfortable being the side interviewee.
Anyway, we have the I Am Meg ladies in the studio.
Woohoo!
Welcome. Please introduce yourselves.
My name is Steph, and I'm the Jeje Princess from the probinsya of Cagayan de Oro.
The what?
The
Jeje?
Jeje Princess.
Why is that? Why is this?
Because I'm like the social pero Jeje. Hindi ko alam, sabi lang ng friends ko.
Ako naman si Ayn. I have the bangs.
Ayn.
I'm known for the bangs.
She bangs.
She bangs, she bangs.
Okay.
And my name is Jazz. I call myself the Asian with but I'm the blonde one. so
Asian
now-
with persuasion.
Exactly,
Okay,
but
okay.
now it's the Blasian with persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah, because my hair is as white as snow. My initial goal was to introduce ourselves and put something there right away about Meg. So I did that.
We actually feel really lucky to be here with you.
Wow.
Lambert. And,
Ultimate bolera.
and we're actually very lucky that
Okay.
we be chosen to be part of the top 400 girls in Shangri-La.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They wound it down to 100
Okay, enough of
girls.
that.
And I knew he knew I was putting something in Meg. So he was like, you know what? Oh, enough about that. Since it's not my home, it's not my radio show, and I respect Lambert, so I was like, okay, I can't butt in.
Let's put up a dare right now.
Okay.
You guys rap? Yeah.
Ayan, do it. Go. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
Do
Let's
it.
hear it.
I think it was nice that our character in Meg was also the character in the radio show. And I think that's important for branding, something with consistency and something that people can relate to.
Okay. You guys got style. All right. Are you ladies still in school?
Well, you know what? I'm an out-of-school youth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you know, I am Meg
Same
is the
here.
place learned.
Oh, okay.
So there's a different type of
Yeah,
education
yeah.
that you learn in Meg. Like when we do
A lot. I've
some
learned
of
a lot
it
in Meg.
Okay.
For Jazz's group, you could tell Jazz was holding back. Alam ko gusto niya mag-insert gusto niya mag-interject But she was waiting for her other two group mates to talk.
Lambert, have you ever checked out the show though?
No, I
Not
don't
yet.
even know what this is.
What?
So-
No,
I just thought there were like a bunch of ladies who were interested in becoming a radio DJ.
Ang galing ni Jazz na mababalik niya sa topic. We tried to, pero Lambert was just so good. As in, barang-bara talaga kami. As in like, bam, let's talk about something else. Or like, okay, enough about that.
Am I gonna like the show?
You're gonna love the show.
Really?
You're
Okay.
gonna love it
Nice.
because you know what? You're beautiful. You're strong.
Wow, it's the first time I've been told I'm beautiful.
Again, Jazz, Steph. I think that you were the most entertaining so far. You were really engaging in what the DJ was saying. I have to say though that I really felt your characters on air. That's really going to be your biggest factor. So with that, good job, ladies.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show, and we've got the last batch of the I Am Egg ladies. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, I'm Trish.
I'm
Trish.
Kate.
Kate.
And I'm Nicole.
Are you ladies dating also?
What? I thought it was just for parang to warm us up.
No, I'm single.
I'm single and ready
Okay.
to mingle.
Oh, okay. So looking. What are your favorite movies?
My favorite movie is Man on Fire with Denzel Washington.
One movie that I find really funny is
Okay.
White Chick.
Is that the
Definitely.
funniest movie
It's
ever?
an all-time.
Yeah, it's all-time favorite. It's so funny, and as well as Mean Girls. It's so quotable.
I've never seen Mean Girls.
Oh, you should definitely watch it. You're missing out on something.
You'd get what girls feel like. And then I realized na, ang tagal-tagal na, siguro magpa 5 minutes na wala pa kami nasasabi tungkol sa Meg. That's when I tried to plug in something, a little something about Meg.
You'd understand
Girls
our
are
cat
so
lives.
complicated. I really don't. Right?
I can help you.
What?
You should watch Meg because the
Meg?
girls there, we have different personalities there.
Okay.
You're gonna learn a little something about different
a little
types of.
something. Okay. Talk about Meg on your show. You're in my show. Let's talk about Jam.
All right.
Okay.
Like communication-wise, we were not boring. Wala naman dead air. But branding-wise, honestly, we only mentioned Meg like a few times.
So everybody's are in traffic, people. Tune in to Jam 88.3.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole, as the project manager, well, if I have to be really honest, communicate yung nagdala. She's very nice, but she's not bringing something to the table.
Ladies, thank you very much for swinging by the studio.
Thank you.
And good luck, whoever wins.
I didn't say anything kasi I was waiting and na yun pala.
Let's get back to more of the track, shall we?
We had to be the ones to say like, stop and we're talking about Meg now.
For Nicole's group, I think all of us around who were watching the challenge were just like, we were waiting. And then we were waiting, and they were waiting some more, and they didn't say anything about Meg.
Nicole, Kate, Trish, how'd you find your challenge?
We hardly said a word about Meg.
Actually, I'm glad you noticed that. I think I heard Meg about twice at the most, and it came in after half the interview was already over.
I feel bad because as a project manager, I was supposed to step in. I was supposed to do that, and I didn't.
You had fun, and I heard that. You had a lot of fun, and that's great. You know, communication was amazing. You girls were spot on. But I think next time, you're representing a brand, you definitely have to bring in all those details. Good job, ladies. I'll see you in deliberation.
Okay.
So, when we got back to the studio, time for makeup. Gusto kong kabahan, pero alam ko kasi na I had fun and I know that we went beyond the expectations of just saying, plugging I Am Meg. I felt really confident. I didn't know if we were gonna win for sure, but I knew we weren't gonna be on the bottom.
Suck if I went home on a challenge regarding my work. Would it suck when, you know, you're on a run and you're just so thirsty? You have 24 pesos and you just need that 1 peso left to buy that little soda to quench your thirst? I wonder why.
So I'm not gonna make it to the Meg assembly. I have gastritis. If I eat, I will vomit. If I don't eat, I will still vomit. Hindi ko talaga kaya. I have to call my mom. I need her to fetch me and bring me home and, you know, I have to rest. I hope na wala tong masamang effect sa standing ko sa competition because I really, really want this. If wala lang tong sakit na to, you know what I can bring.
Hello, ladies, and welcome to your 7th Meg Assembly. And of course, I'm here to tell you about your prizes. The Meg Ambassador is gonna win 100,000 pesos cash care of Hannah Shampoo, her very own feature and cover for Meg Magazine, first the title as the next Meg Ambassador. And joining your assembly for tonight, we've got the very sexy voice on Jam 88.3, Mr. Lambert Cruz.
Thank you.
And you've met her. She's the Director for Strategic Brand Development of One Mega Group and the Deputy Editor for Mega, Miss Meryl Yan. And of course, the very beautiful and quite blooming tonight, Miss Jules Savard. Okay, let me join the members of the assembly. So for this week's Meg project, we asked the ladies to go on their very first live radio interview with DJ Lambert on Jam 88.3. And what the ladies did not know is that DJ Lambert here was assigned to ask you questions not connected to the show. And it was yours that actually connected to the show because it's a promotion for I Am Meg. So, first up, let's call on the first group, Ira's group. Please go on stage. Ira, so how does it feel going on your very first radio interview?
It was very nerve-wracking. I mean, we didn't have notes and it had to be spontaneous, and at the same time, we had to promote I Am Meg. Even if your face doesn't show, your voice will still shake. And it will be evident that you're scared and you don't know what you're saying. We thought it would be like, we're just gonna talk to Lambert about Meg, but we didn't expect him to sway us the opposite direction.
I want to ask our sneaky DJ.
Yes.
So, how was it interviewing these ladies?
Their group was pretty fun, and it was amazing because in their own little charm, they were able to sneak in all those promotions of I Am Meg. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, ladies, and good job. Next up, now we have Jazz's group. Please go on stage. Jazz, you are this group's project manager.
Yes.
How did you guys do? How did you feel?
Okay, we had everything all set out. Like, we know what to say, we know what to do. We even assigned roles already, what to do. I tried to put in some of the lines that we already wanted to say right away. But then Mark Alec, the seasoned DJ, said, stop it, let's move somewhere else. And then, because he knew where I was going already. And so I think it was really cool that what we did was, we tried to show their personality, something cool about them that people would stay in and listen and want to know more about them themselves. It was really tough. Good effort. Ang galing mo.
I had to be brutal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just kept coming back, and that was a really good thing.
Meryl, what can you say about their interview?
I loved how from the moment you introduced yourselves, you talked about being a Blasian persuasion and the Jeja princess, and those things really stuck. And of course, the rapping thing just kind of sealed the deal. You were able to kind of let your personality shine through. And if any advice I would give you, it would be just to fine line between, self-promotion and promoting the brand that you represent. I think you girls did an excellent job. And
Awesome work, ladies. Last but not least, let's call in Nicole's group. Nicole, how was your interview? Did you guys have fun?
Yes, we had fun. Everything in detail, and we had everything planned out, and we're like, okay, we're ready. And then Jules said they're only gonna ask simple questions, so we're like, okay, we're definitely ready.
Did you notice that something was different with the way he asked questions?
We only have a few minutes on air, and we haven't said a word about Meg. So I tried so hard to plug it in.
Yeah, it was really hard. We're like, where are the Meg questions? Yeah.
well, the positive thing was those had great rapport. Whereas the other teams would kind of jostle for airtime. Each one of you kind of had equal. You were really kind of passing the baton in terms of airtime. The trick question for you guys was obviously the dating thing, because obviously to the audience, that's a very relevant theme. Yeah. The way I would answer it would be, yeah, I remember reading in Meg magazine something about how to leave your friends for a guy. So that would have been the way to seg back to the brand, because dating is something that's integral to the magazine.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. So now it's time for the members of the assembly to deliberate. Ladies, please leave the room and we'll call you back in later. Good luck. Okay, guys, we have 3 groups to review and their interviews. What can you say about Ira's group, group number 1?
Well, for me, however I tried to, they always got back in.
I think in terms of the mandatories, they were able to kind of mention Meg the most number of times, but I just feel like it's one thing to mention the brand, and it's quite another to be the brand. And of course, it's much better to be the brand.
As the ambassador.
As the ambassador.
When it comes to connection, maybe that's something they were lacking. But that's actually what's the most important thing, because you can't feed someone pag hindi mo pa hinuli, di ba? They're very informative, but did they catch the people's attention?
If you were a regular, would you listen and would you keep tuned into the station?
I think maybe I'd be tuned in, but I'd be tuning out mentally. And I mean, it would just go in one ear and out the other.
Let's wait for the song na lang. Parang
ganon. Unlike the second group, Jazz's group, which was very entertaining, and I think that Lambert would agree.
When they got in, they were so cheerful. It really affects in radio when you talk while smiling. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear that.
Yes,
Smiling while
I
talking.
could hear Jad smiling.
I think in terms of authenticity, the second team had it. Even if I never saw
That's
them,
right.
even if, I wasn't a fan of the show, I could just imagine how they were just based on how they were talking. And in terms of, personifying the brand of Meg, I think these three girls were able to do that.
And for the last group, what can we say about them?
It was like they were just really waiting. I don't get it because the first two groups, they had no idea also, but straight at it.
Did you see it in their faces?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like, wait, what's happening here? But then I asked more questions and they still like, yeah, okay, we'll answer.
I did notice though that Kate was the one who steered it into the direction of
that's right.
I Am Meg,
That's
but
right.
it was quite late already. And they didn't have that much time anymore.
I think the third group, they were the ones who were probably the most starstruck. But not necessarily,
They were just
Being on the radio, I guess.
No, you have a sexy voice. What are you talking about?
Thank you.
But that's my sense. I mean, maybe that's the reason why they completely forgot about Meg because they were so excited about the idea of being on radio and
Yes.
being interviewed that
And they're
they
not used to it.
forgot the purpose or why they were there to begin with.
Nadala sila.
Right.
So when it came to the information, there was none. It was entertaining. I have to give it to them for communication, though. They were the ones who weren't stumbling on their words, but I didn't hear anything about I Am Meg. So if you look at the three groups, it's like, what are we gonna go for? Are we gonna go for the branding? I say one group had it, the second one which had entertainment, attention, or the third one that had the proper communication.
Well, I think we've made a decision. Let's call the ladies back in. Welcome back, ladies. The members of the assembly have deliberated and we've chosen our winner, which Miss Meryl Yan will announce. But before that, DJ Lambert, you have something for the winning team.
For the winning team, well, if you guys do decide to get a career in radio, well, I'll be more than willing to, guys under my wing and be my apprentice.
Wow.
Yeah. So if ever you guys do really decide to do it.
And now for the announcement of the winning team, can I please ask the three project managers to go on stage? Ira, Jazz, and Nicole. Miss Meryl, please tell them who we chose and why.
It was pretty tough to decide who the final winner is. And it seemed like each team had a strength. But at the end of the day, what we wanted to convey as a lesson to each one of you girls is that to be an ambassador of a brand, it's not enough that you mention a brand. You can talk about it, but it's another level to be the brand. And that's how you know you are truly an ambassador. And because of that, the winner of this challenge is Group 2.
Oh, wow!
Congratulations.
You're in the desert and you're sweating and you have 24 pesos to buy a soda. You just need that 1 peso. And when we won that challenge, it felt like Rico Yan came down in heaven and handed me that peso and a kiss as well. And I'm glad I'll be able to text Ayan also. She's gonna feel so much better after I text her that we won. After scaring her first na, Ayan, sorry, ikaw, joke lang.
And now, of course, since Ira has immunity, you may now step down. You are safe. As well as Trish, you both are safe from this challenge. Let us now call on Kate, E, and Yanni to join Nicole on stage. Nicole, Kate, Yanni, and Yuki, unfortunately, you ladies are not the strongest in this week's challenge. Who do you think is not the Meg ambassador? Starting with Nicole.
Kate did great in our team. She mentioned Meg. This is a competition and I'll have to nominate the strongest, which is Yuki.
Kate, I think all of us here deserve a spot. And it's really hard to choose. I'm gonna have to choose Nicole. Yanni.
I got to listen to their interview, so I think I'd have to say Nicole. When I compare her to Kate earlier in the interview, it was Kate who shined.
Yuki.
I kind of have the same sentiments with Yanni that if, to play fair, the one that shined more was definitely Kate. I would have to nominate Nicole.
Thank you so much, ladies. Well, It is quite obvious that week after week, all of you have been improving, and the competition is definitely getting even more difficult. This week's challenge, Yuki and Yanni, you both are safe. Please step down. Nicole, look at that beautiful face. And I remember you from the very first episode with your quirky Show My Business. However, how many times have you been project manager?
4 times.
4 times. And yet you still somehow get into the bottom 2. I didn't even notice you in the first episode. And then week after week, I was like, this cutie keeps popping up. And you know, you've been improving so much. And I'm so proud of you. But there can only be one who will be left behind in the competition. And I'm sorry, but you are not the next Meg Ambassador. Nicole.
Very beginning, I feel like I was really shy. But every week, I start talking more, saying more, making more expressions, being more lively. And I love it because I needed this.
Thank you so much. Yes. Join the other ladies.
I wanted to show like I can handle stress, handle pressure, I can win, but I make mistakes too. And from those mistakes, I learn and it makes me into a better person.
Ladies, so 8 of you remain in the competition. How does it feel? So please remind your friends and your family that they can vote on iameg.ph. And of course, we'd like to thank the members of the Assembly for this week. DJ Lambert, Miss Meryl, thank you so much. So ladies, what's our mantra? I am beautiful, I am strong, I have a place in this world.